One of the most valuable commodities is located across the Euphrates. It is not the dark, viscous liquid that we formally refer to as petroleum or the shimmering precious metal gold, but rather the transparent substance that is essential to our lives and is simply referred to as water. From the Achaemenid Empire to the Seleucids and later the Romans and Ottomans, numerous historical conquests have taken place at the Euphrates Dam. When the Ataturk Dam in southeast Turkey was given priority by the country's national security apparatus in the 1990s due to water disruptions, it resulted in a standoff between the Turkish armed forces and the Syrian Republic, with an ultimatum that any obstructions would result in Turkish troops entering Syria to restore order. The Arab Republic of Syria fulfilled Turkish demands in response to the statement, and an agreement was reached to guarantee unimpeded water flows across their shared border along the Euphrates River. In order to establish a foothold in the region and eliminate Marxist and religious fundamentalist groups, the Turkish armed forces carried out Operation Euphrates Shield in 2016. However, controlling the Euphrates water flows was a secondary objective. Water, an essential daily commodity, is frequently overlooked and is actually a major asset that is sought to be secured as a vital state interest. While many policymakers have been discussing decreasing oil reserves as the primary aspect of resource-based conflicts, water is actually a major asset that is sought to be secured. Prior to being held by religious extremists, the Euphrates Dam in Syria was controlled by the aforementioned internationally banned groups. This is important to note because many illegal groups view it as a base from which they can leverage their demands throughout the region. Only through the cooperation of the Turkish armed forces, the Syrian army, and the national Iraqi forces can the Euphrates Dam in Syria and the Ataturk Dam in Turkey liberate the dam and restore mutual management of the Euphrates River. We can prevent proxy conflicts as a result of potential resource blackmailing only through the control of nation-states with a proven track record of successful regional upkeep and flow of water resources. The United States can make use of its current presence in northern Syria to work with the Turkish armed forces, one of NATO's most active and powerful militaries, on a policy that includes the Syrian leadership. This will make sure that those with the most on-the-ground capability in the area are able to create a functioning system that can last for multiple generations and deal with a commodity that has serious implications for national security. The United States can ensure that Russia does not reposition its troops in the region to open a new front at the Euphrates in order to subdue or divert from our commitment as the transatlantic alliance to support the Ukrainian defense of their homeland by being first in this regard. This will also stop the People's Republic of China from using infrastructure coercion to weaponize the river against other countries in the region. This could have negative effects on the day-to-day operations of a NATO state that has an equal stake in the waterway as well as market repercussions for key strategic commodities like oil. The Middle East has served as the dungeon master of numerous resource-based wars, each of which has weakened the region and increased the region's liability to the international community once the full extent of these conflicts is known. One major step that can be taken today under the leadership of both the United States and regional powers like Turkey to secure the Euphrates River so that it becomes an unalienable right of the people who depend on it rather than a weapon that can be used by those who want to disrupt the lives of the citizens of riparian states is to improve water security there. Water will play a significant role as a strategic commodity as resource-based conflicts spread throughout the post-pandemic landscape. In order to safeguard this fundamental of life, the United States and NATO partners like the Turkish Republic must prioritize the realpolitik of Secretary Kissinger's time and form ideologically neutral alliances with regional players, such as Ba'athist Syria or the leadership in Iraq, because, to quote Napoleon Bonaparte, the most important items in my pharmacy are clean air, water, and hygiene.